Guys, it's Kerry and today I'm going to be filming a look that I don't think I've done on this channel before, and it's going to be a look inspired by this right here. This is the Poundland Makeup Gallery's Pout Matters matte lip colour in the shade Plum Crush. I know a few people who like a dark lip, so I was thinking I'll do a dark lip look just so that if anyone I know is watching, they know an affordable lip product plus an amazing look to go with it. As per usual, I have no plan to my videos. I prefer it that way because I like to make things up as I go along. So yeah, another thing I'm going to say is, as you will see on this video, there is thumbnails now. My boyfriend has just brought a laptop which he can use for gaming and stuff like that, and now I can go back to creating my thumbnails. And another thing that I will mention is I have been saying for the past, I don't know how many videos, I'm going to try the Body Collection foundation. It is my new favourite. It's £4 from Wilko's and I think that you will like it, and I will show you as we get on. So without further ado, I think we should get on with the video. So yeah, so the first thing we're going to do is prime our skin as per usual, as always. I am in the middle of trying to find a different primer. I think I'm going to be the Look at the Essence one or the Body Collection one, just simply because all of the lockdowns, this is how much I've got left of this. If I just show it up to the camera, it's up to there. So if we were to go into another lockdown, this wouldn't last me throughout the whole of the lockdown. So yeah, another thing I will mention is I have broken out a lot here because I'm going back to college and wearing masks. So just ignore that, we'll cover that up in a bit. So yeah, this is the Primark Prep and Perfecting and Moisturising Primer. Don't know why it was so hard for me to say today, but it was apparently. So yeah, I'm just gonna pat that into my skin because I feel that's the way it works. Another thing I wanted to mention is I'm sorry if I repeat any of the products in my videos. It's because they're literally the only ones I own. But I don't want to be using products so that one day a new subscriber comes along and says, what was that foundation? Considering that everyone else knows, like all my older subscribers will know what foundation it is. The newer subscribers won't, because it would probably be their first time watching. They'll probably want to know. So in every video anyway, I'm going to be mentioning all of the products I'm going to be using, whether it's repetitive or not. So yeah, next is foundation. I wet this a few days ago and it's still quite damp, so yeah. Body Collection foundation in the shade Porcelain. It is a tiny bit too dark, light for me, but it does match my neck. My face seems to be a little bit darker compared to my neck, but that's because I have so much redness around my face. So this is a light to medium coverage, but you can build on it. I did do that when I tried it out. I did a layer, it was perfect, and then I tried another layer and it was pretty buildable. So yeah, and what I did was I just took a massive squirt and put it on the sponge. I used that on one side of my face. This is just for anyone who wonders, because I know a lot of people will watch videos and say, how many pumps do you use for your face? How many am I supposed to use? I use 3. As you can see, it's a little bit too light, but I'd rather a foundation that's too light than too dark because we can work with light foundation. As you can see, it is very, it is light to medium coverage, but all I want in a foundation is something to just even me out. It has, as you can see, it matches my neck because my neck is quite pale, but it's not. It is a tiny bit too light. So I'm just going to put another pump. I'm going to do the rest of my foundation. There we go, foundation is on and looking schmexy. Next I'm going to be using Revolution Conceal and Define, which I am running out of so much. And I won't be using it again after this for a while, just because I want a cheaper one, which is the MUA one. But this is a £5 and my MUA one is half the price. Yeah. And I have literally just put it there. I just put a dot in the corner. Because I just want to get rid of any dark circles. I don't want to lift my face or anything. I just want to conceal the dark circles. I'm going to try my hardest not to block the camera with my mirror today. Because I've noticed I do that quite a lot in my videos. And if you are new here, I do a lot of silly faces when doing my makeup. And if you don't like that, just don't watch the video. But I can guarantee you someone will say, but we all do it. Next is my Mua Pro Base Full Coverage Concealer for any blemishes. As I said, I am breaking out a bit down here, but as you can see, the foundation's done really well at covering most of that up. It's just the little bits that I need to conceal. Just like that, as you can see, it has concealed quite a lot of that. So yeah, I'm going to go in with my sleek contour kit, my cream contour kit, and I'm going to use that middle bottom colour there. And I'm going to use that to do some contouring. I finally got them in the right place for once. Just like so. Then I'm going to do a little bit of cream blush. And I'm going to bring it up there slightly. So this is the Honey Bronze Highlighting Dome in the shade number 2. And I just pop that there to bring some colour back into my cheeks. Just like that. And then the last cream product I'm going to use is the Lord & Berry Luminizer in the shade Moon. This is a highlighter stick and I'm going to pop it on the high points of my face. Basically everywhere I would normally highlight. And then I'm just going to blend that in with the sponge. Just like so. As you can see, it has given me a little bit of a natural glow. And then I am also going to powder down my under eyes and where that contour sits. I'm not going to do too much powder because I want to keep the base as dewy as possible. But under my eyes definitely needs doing. So that is indeed what I'm going to do, so that the concealer doesn't budge. So yeah, and that was the Rimmel Stay Matte powder in the shade Translucent. I think pretty much everyone knows that powder. It's like a classic. Next I'm going to do a tiny bit of bronzing, just because I don't want to look too bronzed. And I'm going to be using the Flower Beauty Lift and Sculpt contouring palette, and I will be using that colour there. This is in the shade Medium to Deep, but I still love it. And yeah, I'm going to use that bronzing shade, and I'm just going to Next, I'm going to add the tiniest bit of blush. Just because I like this colour of blush. Simply the only reason. And it's going to be my Sleek Blush by 3 palette in the shade Pink Lemonade. And I'm going to be using this light pink colour here. And I'm just going to dab my brush in and bring that up there. As you can see, and as you can see, that Lord & Berry Luminizer is still popping, but I'm going to add more because you can never have too much highlighter. And I'm going in with the Kisu palette today, and I think I'm going to be using the shade Marshmallow. Just like so, and that indeed is the base complete. And I think the most expensive thing out of all of that was actually the let me think about it. It's this, because I think the palettes are £10 each, £10 to £15 each, but they have like loads of different pans in. This was £8 and there's only 3, so I think this was my most expensive. But the rest of them are they're all under a tenner, I know that much. So next, I'm going to be doing my eyebrows. Wahey. So I'm going to be taking my Technic Ultimate Brow Kit. This doesn't have any other shades, it's literally just this. But there are quite a few shades in there. There's like a light brown, a dark brown, and a medium brown. So there are a few shades in there. I'm just going to swatch them all for you. There you go, that's the medium brown, that's the dark brown, and that's the light brown. So the light brown would be great for people with blonde. Dark brown, from medium, would be like dark brown, and then, yeah. So there are the 3 shades of eyebrow powders. There's also a wax in there, but I try and keep away from the wax just because I don't particularly like waxes. So I'm just going to use the medium brown for the front of my brows, dark brown for the outer bit of my brows, and then I'm going to be going over them with the Essence Make Me Brow. I will not change this brow gel. It is £2.50 from Wilko's, and I love it. I don't think I will ever change it. And I'm just going to do my eyebrows, and I'll be back just because they take forever. So whilst I was off camera, I filled in my brows and I've just carved them out. Now I'm just going to go and run through the Make Me Brow. I keep going to say Gimme Brow just because I've heard this is supposed to be a dupe for the Gimme Brow. I wouldn't know because I have never tried Gimme Brow. I would like to try it, it's just I'm trying to keep to affordable things for this channel. Just like that, as you can see, the brows are done. They're not even, but eyebrows are sisters, not twins. In this case, they're distant cousins, but that's fine. Next, we're going to do the eyes. And the palette of choice for today is Revolution X Soph. I don't think I've done a look with this palette for a very long time, so I think it's a little bit overdue. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the brushes of choice for today. So I do have quite a few brushes here. I have my Body Shop blending brush, which I'm going to have to dust off in a minute. I have my blending brush from Bestope, my pencil brush from Bestope, my flat brush, which is an eyeshadow brush from Body Shop, And then I have this Clarins brush, which is from a Clarins palette that I own. I don't think I'll ever be doing a look on that palette just because it's not my kind of palette. It's like really dark colours. So yeah, I'm just going to dust this brush off. Nothing seems to be coming out of it, so we should be fine. So I'm going to start off with, again, I've lost the sheet to this, so I may have to put above, like somewhere, the shade names, but I know that the colour I'm going with is Penguin. Next, I'm going to be using iced coffee. I'm going to go for more of a natural look on my eyes because the lip is going to be dark. So I'm going to go for iced coffee. And I'm just going to run that through my crease as a transition shade. This look, I'm sorry, but I am keeping an eye on the time because I've got to go out at 12:30. It's 11 o'clock at the moment. I should have plenty of time, but it's just in case. So I'm going to go in with the smaller brush and I'm going to take tiramisu, whatever you call it. And I'm just going to pop that through the crease as well as like a nice shade. Just like so. I'm not going to be darkening that crease. I'm just going to leave it like that. I do like this colour for my crease sometimes, but the shade for the lid is going to be this one here. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah. And I'm just going to pop that. So I'm pretty much done. I'm just going to take some of that tiramisu colour and I'm just going to run a tiny bit of that on the outer corner of my lower lash line just to blend that crease colour down on the bottom to connect it all together. Last but not least, using the other side of my Clarins brush, I'm going to be taking Fairy Lights, which is this colour here, and that is going in my inner corner. Like so. And using the other side, I'm going to pop it up on that rail bone. Blend it. Like so. The eyeshadow done, we are now going to move on to curling our lashes, ready to... No, actually, I want to add a colour to the lid. And I'm going to be using the Sleek Idivine palette in the shade Original 594. It's literally just a palette full of different colours, and I'm going to be using this light pink here, and I'm just going to pop that all over my lid. The last two steps we have are lashes and lips. So we're going to get on with the lashes. These are Primark eyelash curlers. They come in a box set with some other things. I think they come with some scissors, tweezers, and something else. I do own them, but yeah, that's what they come with. And I'm just gonna so, and then I'm going to be taking my Essence Lash Princess. With this mascara wand, it isn't like this. It is normally straight, but I accidentally did it when I was putting it in the pot the other day, so I'm just going to pop a layer of that on. No matter what kind of look you do, if you do your lower lashes, it opens the eye up a lot more. So yeah. Whilst I'm waiting for that to dry, I think I'm going to go straight on to the lips. Whilst I'm waiting for that mascara to dry, I'm going to go straight to the lips. I'm just using the INC.redible Jelly Shot lip balm. Quickly. And then I'm going to be using the Sleek Locked Up Super Precise Lip Liner in the shade Blindfolded, just to outline my lips so that I can have a little bit more control with the lipstick. That, and then I'm going to go in with the Makeup Gallery Pat Matters matte lip colour in the shade Plum Crush and just fill that outline in. As you can see, it is a very dark colour. Now I'm just going to go ahead and add that second coat of mascara onto my lids. So this is the finished look. It would look better with my hair down, but as I say, I'm going out today, so yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like if you did. It'll mean that you want to see more of these kind of videos. Comment anything down below, absolutely anything. And if you're not already, please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 75 subscribers by the end of the year, and if I can do that, I honestly would probably cry. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye!